Good morning, Aswartha.
Good
How are
morning,
you?
Leroy. Yeah, great. Thank you for asking. How are you?
Good. Okay, we are in the middle of what? I forget what
Sex
chapter.
transmutation.
Sex transmutation. Okay,
Yeah, yeah. The start is the
okay,
second chapter, second paragraph.
okay. As you'll recall from chapter 5, the creative imagination is the only way of producing entirely new ideas. The synthetic imagination, otherwise known as the reasoning faculty, reorganizes existing knowledge to produce new combinations. Although it often is responsible for translating desire into riches, the synthetic imagination is prone to error because it results largely from an individual's personal experience, which is altered by bias, memory, and other subjective elements. The mind can be stimulated to a higher rate of vibration primarily through the following means: sexual desire, love, burning desire for fame, power, or financial riches, music, friendship, mastermind alliance, mutual suffering as through shared persecution, autosuggestion, fear, drugs, and alcohol. The last two are destructive mental stimulants that can affect the mind in unpredictable and volatile ways. When one or more of these 10 stimulants activates the mind and the creative imagination, the individual loses their bondage to lower order concerns like food, shelter, and clothing and becomes focused almost exclusively on the creative expression of their ideas and the translation of desire into reality. So here, there was something up here in this. Although it is often responsible for translating desire into riches, the synthetic imagination is prone to error because it results largely from an individual's personal experience, which is altered by bias, memory, and other subjective elements. So yeah, that's what caught my attention was uh prone to error because of one's own personal experience. And we get these bias, or we have a memory of some negative thing, uh, and that can do do a lot of damage to our, you know, to moving forward, or do the things that we know we would like to do this, but then this memory comes in and causes us to want to tells our body we need to shut down. We need to stop. That's too dangerous to do that. And so uh, it's important to keep our minds occupied with the good that we want to accomplish, and crowd out the memories of the negative. You got anything you want to share on that?
Yeah, I think the creative and synthetic imagination. Synthetic imagination is derived from the personal experiences. They are prone to error because your personal experience may not be the best. But when you get from the creative imagination, it's basically downloading from the source of the infinite intelligence. It's basically, I think it is in higher form of, uh, I would say, higher form of authenticity, or basically, it doesn't know the error, it doesn't know anything about the errors, and it's not, it doesn't know anything. It knows all all the thing, everything, and that is only the downloaded version is like, which is helpful for the people things. Yeah,
Mhm.
that, and it has the 10 stimulus that people will have, and among 8 are the positive stimulus, and the 2 are the negative stimulus and stimulants, basically, you can say. Yeah, if you cultivate the positive stimulants, you get the better results in the life, and you'll be on the positive side. If you cultivate the negative last two stimulants, that will be more on the negative side. That's basically which one you cultivate, which one you work on the stimulants is the one we get a benefit out of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Many of the words, great, go ahead.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Go ahead. I was going to ask you to read, but yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
Many of the world's greatest inventors have leveraged the power of sexual energy to create new knowledge by engaging in the following process. Begin by organizing and combining known ideas and experiences through the synthetic imagination. Using one of the 8 constructive mental stimulants mentioned above, activate the mind so that it vibrates at a higher than average rate. Concentrate on the combination or product of the known elements until a perfect mental picture results. Hold this picture in the mind until the subconscious grasps onto it. Once it becomes embedded in the subconscious, clear the mind of all thought and await an answer in the form of inspiration to flash into the mind. Yeah, it's basically talking about how the successful people will become success. Basically, they have high sexual drive. That's basically they transmute it into organized plans or organizing ideas through organized plan. Basically, they have the idea and they organize it that by stimulating at higher level, and basically they get idea about what to do and they work on that idea through basically they take the help of subconscious mind and they download the inspiration. Once they get it, they work by they believe in that and they work with whatever they have with the belief that it will they can achieve. That's how basically these are the 4 steps which can help to achieve what the successful people want.
Yeah, that's good. Once it becomes embedded in the subconscious, clear the mind of all thought and await an answer in the form of inspiration to flash into the mind. Um, so yeah, that what we want to get we want to get our ideas into our subconscious mind so that it becomes, so we can get an answer to how to do it. And to do that, we have to clear the mind of all other thoughts. Or I think that's what he's saying there.
Yeah.
Okay. Charisma. Do you have it? People who lack sex energy will never become enthusiastic nor inspire others with enthusiasm. Personal magnetism or charisma is nothing more or less than sexual energy. When channeled appropriately, sexual energy affects a person's entire demeanor, transforming their self-presentation and level of enthusiasm. Their personality literally becomes magnetic, attracting supportive individuals and positive influences into their lives. Others are drawn to them because of the energy that they receive from their company, energy that can be communicated through the handshake, tone of voice, posture and demeanor, vibrations of thought, dress, and personal grooming. Successful salespeople are effective because they possess this quality and sell others not so much on a product, but on their energy and enthusiasm. Cultivating your personal magnetism by properly channeling your sexual desire also greatly supports the principle of autosuggestion, as your thoughts will be actively working to attract opportunities and positive influences into your life. So yeah, I think we're drawn to people who have a firm handshake or have a clear tone of voice in and then their posture and their demeanor, their vibration of thought, and their dress and personal grooming. All those, even though they're or some of them are outward things, they communicate what you're feeling inside is, especially the handshake and the tone of voice. So it's it's important if we want to, and going back to what we heard Jim Rohn say earlier was, could be the reason why some do and why some don't. Uh, so, you know, some are just some don't realize that they have what the capability or the potential they have, and so they don't work on that to get a you know to get themselves into that vibration of a higher uh, level of communication. Go ahead.
Yeah, these are very important. I think charisma, it's basically the people who highly sexual will have the charisma, and it can be basically they'll attract the like people and uh, on the same frequency by having those qualities. Action item.
Whoop. Okay. Go ahead.
Action item. Find your outlet. How do romance, sex, and love inspire you? Focusing on an individual toward whom you feel one or more of these emotions, either a current partner or a desired one. Write a list of the impulses you feel toward them. Then apply those emotions toward a plan of action necessary to actualize your definite chief aim. Journal about how your plan changes the nature of the task, reflecting as well on how new opportunities, perspectives, knowledge, and allies are attracted to you as you accomplish it. I think how this will affect in your life, how you cultivate, how you basically work towards it, and how you transmute it, and basically with whom you come in close contact with you. And this basically is an action plan, how you incorporate sex transportation into your life.
Yeah. Okay. So what I'm getting here is, uh, how do romance, sex, and love inspire you? Uh, Write a list of the impulses you feel toward them, and then apply these emotions toward a plan of action necessary to actualize your definite chief aim. So there's some clarity on, to me, of how to transmute that sexual desire into uh, a plan of action. So, it doesn't have to be, I mean, it doesn't have to be the like in the, you don't have to express it in the physical act of sex. You can apply the emotions toward a plan of action, and then that will transmute. That would be what they would call transmutation, I think. Okay, that's the end of that chapter. Uh, so I will, well, if I can get it to do this, stop the recording.